If you are in the beauty industry or sector in Kenya, you are a beauty professional or business person, I think you should consider how you can be able to start and build an income generating online business in Kenya. The beauty of this is that you can be able to monetize your beauty knowledge, skills, and experience or expertise by actually leveraging the power of the internet to make money online in Kenya. What this basically means is that you can be able to tap into the many opportunities that the online business world brings. And you would not be alone in doing this. It has been proven, it's a concept that works, and you can be able to start a beauty online business in Kenya and generate an income for yourself, all for your business if you run or manage a beauty business in Kenya. What's very interesting about having an online business in Kenya, and especially a beauty-based one, is that you can be able to tap into the global market that exists. And beauty is one of the most lucrative sectors across the world, and yes, it is also competitive. But you can be able to carve out a niche or a space for yourself on the internet. You can be able to build an online business in Kenya that provides you with, location, time, and financial freedom, things that you probably would want to have, but you are not able to do it currently because of the current business model that you are using. Online business or online entrepreneurship is actually a very interesting concept, because this is something that actually is not expensive to start. It provides you with an ability to actually build a business that makes you money, that provides you with visibility and opportunities to do even other things, because you get the location and time freedom as well. You can be able to build a brand on your beauty products or beauty services that you provide. What this means is that if you have knowledge and expertise on any of the beauty aspects in Kenya, you should then not have a problem building an income generating online business in Kenya, because you can actually just monetize that knowledge. You can monetize that expertise. There are quite a number of different ways on how you can actually be able to make money with your beauty knowledge and beauty expertise on the internet. You can use any of the platforms to build something that actually makes money for you. And I mean a little business, because if you were to think of things like, starting a beauty blog, starting a beauty YouTube channel, those are things, or those are platforms that can give you an opportunity to actually build a business that actually generates an income for you, or that generates extra income alongside what you're currently doing. If you are broke, if you are jobless, if you're looking for an opportunity to make money as a beauty professional or someone who is just interested in the beauty industry, then you can actually pursue an online business, because it is inexpensive to start. You don't require a lot to get going. All you need is probably your phone, your laptop, and data or internet connectivity, and you are ready to go. And based on just those items, you can actually be able to build a profitable online business in Kenya. Now, if you are to actually take me on this and consider starting an online business, making money online with an online business is actually not complicated, but it is equally not easy. You'll be required to actually spend some time doing research, identifying your niche, being clear on who your target market is, figuring out how you're actually going to monetize whatever services or products that you're going to create. But even more importantly, also figuring out how you're going to build your audience, how you're going to build your community. And there are quite a number of ways on how you can be able to do that. For example, you can start a YouTube channel like this, but on beauty. Or you can start a blog, again, written content on beauty. And there are those examples that you can find on the internet today. If you go and search on Google or on YouTube about people who have built their businesses either using YouTube or blogging, you're going to find quite a number of examples, including global icons who have done it. Here locally, you have quite a number of people who are creating beauty content, who are creating beauty-related content, and at the same time, they are using that content to promote their businesses. So if you are in the beauty sector in Kenya, if you are someone who is interested in beauty or you're already doing it, As a minimum, maybe you should have a YouTube channel where you talk about that, where you share your experiences. You should have a blog where you write about it, because those can actually turn out into very profitable online businesses for you. And since this is something that you do, you can be able to do it for the long term. You can be able to build it over a long period of time. And with that, you are going to be able to create an asset that actually makes money for you. One of the interesting things that you should note is that the global beauty market grew by 10% in 2023, which was a continuing trend from the growth in 2022. And the reason why this is important for you, or why this information is important for you to actually take note of, is because you want to invest your time and probably resources in an industry that is growing globally, especially when you're building an online business in Kenya based or founded on your beauty knowledge, your beauty expertise, and your beauty experience. According to market research company Euromonitor, the beauty industry got to a level of having a value of over $612 billion globally in 2023. This was fueled by a combination of high valorization in mature markets as well as gains in the emerging markets across the world. As you can see, if you are to start a beauty online business in Kenya, you are actually investing in an industry that is growing, in an industry that already has a lot of billions of dollars, and you're not looking at gaining or making all those dollars for yourself. You just want a small element or a small part, a small percentage of that amount of money that is flowing in the beauty industry across the world. And you can do this by starting an online business in Kenya. Starting a beauty online business gives you a very big opportunity to actually get into an industry that grows fueled by people's desire for self-care as well as personal expression, among others. You want to be able to actually make money from an industry that is growing. And there are quite a number of online beauty business ideas that you can pursue, whether you want to start a website, whether you want to start a YouTube channel. These are opportunities that you can take advantage of and build a thriving beauty online business in Kenya. And as you do this, there are three things that I want you to think about, three phases that are very critical if you're actually going to build a profitable online beauty business in Kenya. These three stages of building a beauty online business in Kenya are: 1, you need to build audience; 2, you need to build trust with that audience; and 3, you need to figure out a monetization strategy or how you're going to make money. These three things work together. These three phases are important, and you need to know how you're actually going to sequence them. What are you going to start with, and what will follow, and then what will be the third element? If you ask me, you need to focus first or initially with building an audience. And this is purely you looking for a market or people who would be interested in the products or services that you would actually be selling. And this is where starting a blog or having a YouTube channel or a podcast comes into play, because you want to use those platforms to actually build a community of people who are interested in the things that you're talking about. Whether you're talking about cosmetics, whether you're talking about hair care, whether you're talking about nail care, whatever it is that you're discussing, you want to build a community of people who would be interested in those things. And this is because those are the people or the customers who will end up actually buying the products or services that you will have, whether digital or otherwise. So you need to be very clear on who it is that you want in your community. Who is your ideal customer? What problem are you solving? And how can you help them achieve whatever solution that they are looking for? And once you have been able to identify that ideal person, then you are going to create content aimed at helping that person. You want to create value with the content so that you can attract that person into your ecosystem. Once you have that dialed in, then you need to think of how you are going to build trust with those people. One way that you can be able to do that is to continue being consistent in your content creation journey. So if it's a YouTube channel, if it's a blog, you need to continue creating content that is going to help those people. And as you do that, you need to figure out of how you can be able to move that community, or at least part of them, into a channel that you actually control. And this is where email marketing comes in. When you study digital marketing, a percentage of people who are actually going to read your blog articles or who are going to watch your YouTube videos, some of them may want to actually continue engaging with you further. And that's the group that you want to take care of. So you need to give them a way to get into your ecosystem. And this is where learning how to, for example, to create lead magnets, learning marketing funnels comes into play, because you want to be able to provide value in the next stage of getting their contacts so that you can continue engaging with them. And once you have them in your email list, then you need to continue engaging them. You need to continue providing value, because what you're trying to do is solve the problems that they have, answer the questions that they might have. And if you do that for a considerable amount of time, they will see that you actually understand what you're talking about. You can be a person who can help them, and that's how you build trust with the people. The third stage might be the one where you are very interested in, because this is where money comes into question. You're looking for monetization strategies, that is, how your online beauty business is going to make money. And you need to think this in your planning stages, because there are quite a number of ways on how you can monetize an online business in Kenya. But you need to know that before you start. You need to plan that. You need to have an idea of how your online business in Kenya is actually going to make money. Are you going to make money through display advertising? Are you going to implement affiliate marketing? Are you going to deal with your own digital products? Are you going to provide coaching or consulting services? What exactly are you going to do to be able to generate an income? Once you have that clarity, then it becomes easier to actually build the business, because your business strategy, your content strategy will be driven by that decision. This is just but a brief overview of what you need to be considering and what you need to be looking at if you are interested in building a beauty online business in Kenya. And we will get deeper into those topics in subsequent videos. As I mentioned, there are quite a number of ways that you can pursue, or ways that you can be able to make money with your beauty online business in Kenya. And if you're interested in learning more about those, watch the video on your screen right now. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not, and I'll see you in the next one.